What is up everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with our Smallville series as we always do, and we are on to episode 10 of season 3. So we are making our way through this season right now, and we are halfway through this, well, nearly halfway through the third season I should say. We're not quite halfway yet, but I'm jumping a little bit ahead of myself right now because I'm just very excited to get into the rest of this season. I've absolutely loved this season so far. It's been so interesting. The change to dynamic has been so cool. It's been so much more intense. It's been a lot more darker. Storylines have been a lot more intriguing, and I'm just loving every minute of it right now, especially the previous few episodes. Speaking of, in the last episode we left off, we got to continue with Lex and his mental state and him being locked up in a mental asylum. We also got to see Lionel Luthor and how evil he is and just how far he will go to keep his secrets hidden and stop anybody from finding out from the awful things that he has done, including electroshocking his son and making him forget about all of Lionel's dirty deeds, including Clark's secret, which was a bit of a sour note. I explained why in the previous episode. If you guys haven't checked out already, I highly recommend you do. It was an absolutely unbelievable one in my opinion. Some of the very, very best of Smallville, and that is really saying something from me because I absolutely love this show and I think every episode is unbelievable in its own way. But the last few, whoa, oh my goodness, they've just been absolutely amazing. So I really can't wait to see what goes on in this episode, what sort of state Lex is in currently, where he's going to go and how he's going to move forward, how Clark is going to move forward, and if he is going to go after Lionel, and if so, how is he going to do it. Also, Lionel Luthor, what is his plans, where does he want to go, and what is he up to? All things need answering. I can't wait to find out what the plans are, what he's up to, and what is going on. And I hope you guys can't wait to experience that with me as well. But I think this is enough of an intro for now, guys. I feel like I've spoken forever. So let's jump into today's episode. I hope you enjoy, and let's get to it. Smallville Jewelers. Is that Lana?
Coming up. How you feeling?
Aww.
Still trying to get the taste of hospital jello out of my mouth. But the leg's feeling better.
Something's better than nothing, right?
Go. Bye.
So awkward between them right now. I hate it.
Sure about this?
Who is
All the
this?
plan, Nathan. You smash, I grab, it's done.
Oh. We got some small-time crooks about to commit a crime. Jewelry
Last
heist.
time Martha was in, she made a point of trying these on.
Numbers in the price?
Jeez.
Designer. And quite unique.
Oh, it's a meteor rock.
Thanks, but I'll keep looking.
Oh my god, is he a meta as well? He looked a little bit like the guy that got electroshock therapy, but I didn't think it could be him. What a dumb mask! Whoa! He shot like heat vision bullets. Oh my god, it bounced off the... Did it just go back in his eye?
Don't you move. Away.
Oh my god, I think he's blind.
Come on, it's my eyes. I can't see.
What? I did not expect this to be the premise of the episode. Clark's gone blind. We've got the super daredevil right now. Oh my god, could you imagine? Could you imagine if his blindness like turns him into like Daredevil, where he like amplifies all his other senses? That was so unlucky. I really thought the heat vision bullets was a really cool touch as well. Like, it was interesting that it wasn't just a clean, like, vision straight from directly from his eyes like previously. It was like shot. ghosts.
Here, honey. Sit back. There you go.
How long do you think he's going to be blind for? Surely he's got to heal, right? Eventually.
We have to do something.
Clark's retinas were scarred by that heat burst.
Baffle, Jonathan. You handcuffed him.
The last time we trusted a doctor,
Find someone we can trust.
we cannot risk that.
Clark has lost. They have to risk someone learning his secret.
Martha, this is not about Clark's secret, something that have hurt him. And I think before we run out and just think this whole thing through.
Don't I get a vote?
Yeah, Clark can't stand them talking about him like he's not here.
Of course you do, Clark.
I think it may just be a question of time before I get better.
It could be permanent.
And there's a lot of people. What's the worst that can happen? Go to school and walk through a wall?
Oh my god, man. You can hear in his voice just like how much being blind is affecting him. He is like Matt Murdock.
They're just digging your shades. Hey, man.
We got the new Matt Murdock.
It's the 3rd grade. There you go.
See, this is a perfect role for Pete.
If it helps, the guy who did this landed on. Somehow I don't think Judge Ross is going to be given this mattress.
See, this is how we can utilize Pete. More of this, please.
You're back.
It's nothing quite that heroic.
Well, if you need anything, I'm here for you. Let's help writing your papers.
Yeah, I thought this was gonna...
My accident is that you can't go through something like...
Well, just because I'm blind doesn't appear. And this doesn't change anything.
Oh my god, why has he said that?
I won't make that mistake again.
Clark! That is one of the shittiest remarks I've ever heard from him.
Obviously hasn't met the two of you.
Jesus, man. Like, I understand what you're going through, Clark, but come on. All she did was pick up your books. Because you dropped them. Oh my god, is his hearing amplified? Oh my god, it really has, hasn't it?
Clark, what's the matter?
Pete, did you hear that?
Yo, what?
I don't believe it.
Chloe?
Hello?
He's turning into Matt Murdock.
I can hear it right now.
What do you want? I'm at this place to talk. I'm done with this.
Oh, is she hearing a conversation between Chloe and Lionel?
Calling me, especially after everything that's happened. Look, I told you before. My research in Clark...
Really? I have such a vivid memory of that young
Oh no!
to work for the Daily Planet. As an opportunity I provided for with only one requirement.
No!
Well, you had to look at Clark Kent as a... Tell me it didn't arouse your instincts as a journalist when the other people in the scene were treated with hearing-related traumas.
No! He's hearing all of this.
What are you going to do then? You're going to go running back to Lex? Lex has a serious mental illness.
What you caused.
His foundation, you understand?
Because of you.
The structure may look perfect. We will let Lex sit in his office, sharpening pen. Clark Kent, Miss Sullivan, by week's end.
Oh no, I can't believe Clark heard all of that.
Pete, there's something wrong. You have to get me home.
And they're gonna walk into Chloe now, I think. Maybe not. Ah, of course! One of the fucking robbers goes to the high school. Everybody goes to this high school.
And then they just went away. It was completely random.
Not really sure how your sensors are supposed to develop.
Body's trying to compensate for its lack of sight.
I just hope it goes away. Loud. I didn't even know where they were coming from or what they were.
I kind of want to see Clark without the glasses a little bit more, because as cool as they are, and as much as it resembles as Matt Murdock, I think he does quite a good job of playing the blind person without them. I thought he was doing a really good job in the first scene with Martha and Jonathan.
Hey.
Oh, Lex.
Ah, Lex came to see him.
Even when people don't mention it, I can hear the concern in their voices.
Trust me. I know the feeling. Medieval prejudice against the survivors of mental illness. I decided the only way I could put the insinuations behind me is by...
How are you gonna do that?
Oh, he's going to work for his dad. Oh.
My father's offered me my old position back.
Lex, do you think that job offer's for real?
No, it's to control him.
Job offer's a sham. Your dad...
office and twiddle my thumbs?
Now, his exact words were sharpening pencils.
And Lex knows that sounds like him.
Look, it doesn't matter where I heard it, Lex. The important thing is...
I'm actually really glad Clark told him that, to be honest.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Jonathan. I was thinking maybe we should look into hiring some extra hands about you.
Martha, we're...
Clark's hearing them from the house.
I'll be all right. I just need to catch my breath.
Patient disability application to get Clark a special teacher.
His counselor said that he could take all of his regular classes.
Until when? And so is yours, but neither one of you will admit it. Who can do everything alone, but you can't anymore. And so does he.
Like father, like son. They're both Superman. I love that little nod. They're both Superman. Clark learned to be Superman because he had Jonathan and Martha.
So, I got a letter from the insurance. Apparently my entire medical bill has been taken care of.
Are you really surprised?
But I'm sure Clark was more than able to pick up the slack.
Actually, he wasn't there.
We kind of decided that the best way to stop was to stop seeing each other altogether.
One of the dumbest decisions I've ever heard.
Your support right now. Father did the same thing.
Lex, I've tried to reach out to him. I think my presence is going to raise his spirits.
By the way, who's Adam? I noticed the talon bills and gift baskets sent to him at the Smallville Medical Center.
He's a friend I made in physical therapy.
Must have made quite an impression.
Yeah, you did. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, he's a really good friend, Lex. A really good friend. Him and Lana are just going to be the best of friends. Oh no. This is going to be the last person Clark wants to see.
Chloe,
Hi. As much as I try and avoid unbearable cliches.
you didn't come all the way out here to check out the blind guy.
Have you seen Pete?
Oh no.
We were
Bad
supposed to
pun.
meet this morning and was I supposed to?
Uh-oh.
I may have lost my sight, but things are becoming much clearer. Exactly how long have you and Lionel been looking into my life?
Oh no. Oh no.
Since last spring.
Oh no.
Is that why you did this?
Kind of. Yeah.
Your silence is...
Nothing that he didn't already know.
Well, then what is he sharing with you?
Believe it or not, Clark, I was trying to help. No, by just trying to understand.
Computers, or you made a name for yourself at the Daily Planet, that was okay for all the times you accused me of keeping secrets. How could you do this?
Caught me at an especially bad time, and I caved.
Tell her the tell him the full story.
Lionel Luther have you, they don't want to let go. That you, out of all people, would understand making a stupid decision, but I guess I was wrong.
God damn it, man. Like, Clark is right for having a go at her. I'm on Clark's side, right? But Chloe, why aren't you telling him the full truth? You made a mistake, yes, you've tried to pull out of it. Lionel has been blackmailing you for months. Why have you not told him that?
Clark, gluing your picture to milk cartons. How'd you get out here anyhow?
I really didn't mean to scare them, but
So your mega hearing thing's back.
suddenly I'm the ultimate eavesdropper.
Matthew Murdoch 2.0.
Why?
He's come for revenge on Clark.
Get in the truck!
Wait, what? Why does he want Pete?
Hey, what's going on? Talk to me!
Oh, because of the judge thing, maybe.
Pete!
And Clark doesn't know where they've gone. How's he gonna help them? He really is gonna have to daredevil this episode.
Sheriff, whoever took Pete made the same sound Clark heard at the...
I understand that, Mrs. Kent, but frankly, it's not much help.
No, it is to a help, Sheriff.
The way she's smirking while she says that, I actually hate this sheriff with a passion.
That doesn't exactly narrow things down.
No, but I would think it would give you a place to start.
You should be home in case there's a ransom demand.
Oh, we're finally seeing Pete's relatives.
Is Pete all right?
So far,
What do they want?
Masterson's pretrial hearing is tomorrow. He is going to make a motion to dismiss all charges.
kill my son.
Jesus.
Abby.
Give Lionel Luthor a call. They managed to get your son back. Probably won a favour or two, though. Ooh.
Clark,
You're not having much luck.
if I don't get a handle on this,
Listen to him talking about saving Pete.
I know, Dad, I heard. But playing chicken, they're gonna kill Pete. I've gotta focus. Help me.
All right, let's get to work then.
Oh my god, they're gonna help him as well. Oh, this is amazing.
Listen for your father's voice.
So he's saying it so quietly. Clark's really got to hone in.
Concentrate on my voice.
Dad,
Oh, he dropped the nail.
Dad, it's okay.
It's great, I was barely whispering. Let's keep working.
Oh, I love that they're helping him.
Focus on my voice. Hear me? Good.
Oh man, I love that. They really do. They make him Superman. They make him who he is.
I'm sorry, son. I'm afraid I don't have a Metropolis within the hour. What did you want to talk to me about?
You welcome me back with open arms.
That's right.
At face value.
Ooh.
I don't understand.
Apparently, word's out that my new position at Luthor Corp will consist of a
Foolish, son. I've always wanted you to work with me.
sharpen pencils.
He knows who he said that to. Fuck! No, he's gonna think Chloe turned on him. He's gonna think Chloe went to Lex.
Get is wrong.
It's true, Lex. I haven't said to you.
And evidently to anyone who will listen.
Unfortunately, we have to prove ourselves every day. And in time, so will you. I hope. If someone is trying to drive a wedge, someone we both know.
Who were you talking to when you decided to trash me behind my back?
Neither one of them's gonna cave. But he knows who he said it to. He knows he said it to Chloe. This could be so bad for her.
We're at town, Clark. I thought... I'll be right back, son.
Oh, man, I'm worried.
Your dad told me you were out here.
What?
Lana.
This is a pleasant surprise.
Thought you might want some company.
That was a nice little setup.
About this morning.
It's okay, Clark. You were...
No, it's not okay. And the truth is, Lana, I miss having you in my life. But I understand why you don't want me around.
I was hurt and scared.
The way I've been treating you, I'm surprised you didn't bolt sooner. Maybe those reasons are gone.
Really?
And one thing I've realized is I don't want to be alone.
I swear to God, Clark, if you go back on this when you regain your sight, I will lose my shit. Oh, see, I don't want to get too invested. She's gonna pull away. She's gonna pull away, yeah. Fuck. Oh, man, it had to end on a sour note. You did pretty well there, though. Does he recognize the sound of the truck? Yeah!
Very important. Go get my dad.
Clark's just jumped on it! I love that! Matt Murdock is going to save the day. Super Daredevil. Well, that tape wasn't on very well.
Pete? Clark!
Oh, I wouldn't be yelling that, Pete.
Shut up!
I would have just kept shouting help. Don't give away Clark's position.
Pete, where are you?
Oh, where is this guy? He's gonna be waiting to jump Clark. He's got a blowtorch.
How's that?
Oh my god, could this potentially regain his sight? Could this backfire and give him his sight back?
Pete!
He's starting to regain his vision! Dumbass! You fucked up! You gave Clark his vision back!
Any more improvement?
Oh, it's not perfect yet.
At least I won't be walking through any walls.
What about your...
The X-ray vision and the heat vision, they're still gone.
Heat from the torch must have broken up the scar tissue. Maybe the rest will just take time. Besides, you already told Sheriff Adams everything you know.
Well, I can't just sit here.
Come on, guys, you encouraged him when he was blind. You've got half his vision now. Where have we got to go?
Sweetie, they look fine.
Oh, they got him glasses! No way!
Set up an exchange. If Mrs. Ross lets him go.
It's a long shot.
Oh my god, no way! I mean, those specific glasses don't suit him, but what a cool reference. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Was there any result with the change?
Clark Kent, the alter ego, getting closer. Oh no.
Do it again.
Oh no.
All right. Call me when you're done.
Oh god. What's Lionel gonna do?
Have any new information on Clark? And even if I did, I would have happily...
Would that have been before or after you spoke to Lex? And you're wheedling information out of the high school librarian, but up here...
So, what's this about?
We had what I prized to have Lex throw my very own words right back in my... To believe, Miss Sullivan, that you were no longer in communication.
But thank you for the wildly offensive insinuation.
Not anymore. Your column at the Daily Planet's been canceled.
Oh no. You took it away from her.
You tell me everything you fed to Lex, I'll let things stand.
And while I'm sure you could kill my column working on for the Daily Planet, I know I could interest-centric billionaire with an obsessive interest in a Kansas farm boy.
You should not have said that, Chloe. That was hilarious, but you shouldn't have said it. Oh no.
Be careful, Miss Sullivan.
I'll be whatever I want. Apparently I don't work for you anymore.
Do you know what? Chloe has got balls of steel, because she has said that knowing that he killed the doctor in the last episode and committed electroshock therapy on Lex. You go, girl. I respect that so much. Balls of fucking steel.
Find your son, but we are running out of time.
I know. Thing that I believe in. But if I don't, look at him. He knows he has us over. Until the hearing starts, pray.
Come on, Clark. You got this. Look at this smug bastard.
Hello?
Everything's set. This judge is smart up.
So what do you want me to do next?
As soon as I'm out, get rid of the Ross case.
Done. Ross will be a pile of junk in a minute.
Yeah, you're a goner, my friend. Clarks are coming. What an awful way to die. That reminds me of, is it Saw 4 or Saw 5? Where the detective gets crushed by the walls. Ugh.
What are you doing here, blind man? Where's Pete? Admit, neither one of you.
Oh, he's using his screeching ability. Knocking over the destroyed cars. Oh! That's karma. That's twice his stupid plans bit him in the ass. Clark destroyed the Crusher.
Clark.
He short-circuited it. That's so crazy when you think about it. Imagine the sheer force and momentum he would have to be able to hold.
Oh my god, that's the bravest thing I've ever heard.
If I didn't do something fast, I'd be spamming the can, so.
Okay.
Damn, you go, Pete. That cover story's working wonders for you.
They didn't exactly spell it out on the pink slip. Category: my dad just got laid off from his job at Luther Corp this morning.
No, her dad lost his job as well.
If you want answers, ask Lex. He's the one that dropped the axe.
And it's because Clark told him.
Yeah, well, apparently his...
Chloe's father has worked for the company for years. This could ruin her.
My father suspects Mr. Sullivan was the one spreading the malicious... I assume Chloe overheard the gossip and passed it along to you. It's not about being right. It's about positioning.
Lionel's a scumbag.
And I have the greatest advantage. Frankly, Clark, I thought you'd be relieved. This way, I was able to keep you out of it.
Clark didn't think of that, did he? Despite what Lex has done, he's defended his friend. I like the constant back and forth in this show. It's very well done.
Hey, Lana.
She always just pops up at the right moment.
I'm glad you're here. Been yesterday in the truck.
Right, I wanted to talk to you about that too.
He's gonna be more like her, she's gonna be more like him.
Hey, Lana. Thanks for being honest.
Well, that's the only way a relationship can last, right?
God damn it, Clark! Oh man, this is so irritating. You can hear that she's crying. Oh, what a sour way to end the episode, man. Why have they gotta do me like this? Why have they gotta just continually throw this relationship through the fucking... through the ringer? Like, Jesus. It just... Clark had to say that, and he had to say it in this episode. He couldn't have said it in the last one, or the one before that, when Lana wanted him to say it. Oh, this show, man, this show, it pulls on my heartstrings. It really does get to me, guys. Like, their relationship, it really bugs me, because, like, I want them to be together. They're so well suited for one another. But they go through these ups and downs so much. It's so irritating. Like, why can't we just have a solid bit of time where they are together and they are content, and then throw them through the rubble? Like, And now we're at this point where Lana's moving on, and she is going to get into another relationship now. I've got no doubt in my mind that whether it's this season or next season, we are going to see Lana with someone else before potentially her getting with Clark. If that ever fucking happens at this point, I'll be amazed, to be honest. So if that being said, for now then, if this is where we're going to go, and this is where they want their relationship to be right now, I would like it if they move Clark on as well. I don't want Clark to be pining over Lana. I don't want to go back to season 1 where Lana was with Whitney and Clark was pining over her while she was still in a relationship with him. I don't need any more of that. If Lana is going to move on and they've come to this very sad conclusion at the end of this episode, I would like Clark to move on as well. Hopefully he could get into a relationship with somebody else. He could meet somebody else down the line. It doesn't have to be a permanent one, but I just want to see him move on. I want to see him move on and be able to gain feelings for somebody else other than Lana. Why not bring Lois Lane into it? That'd be a good, do you do that though? Because she would be endgame, right? So would you bring her into it? Is this the end of their relationship? I don't think so. I don't think this is the end of Lana and Clark, so do they bring Lois in yet? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they do bring her into it, to be honest. Because, I mean, the story doesn't necessarily need her, but if we are going to move Clark on, then she is the perfect option. So I'm not sure. I'd like to see her at some point, but I don't know if we need her just yet. I would just like to see Clark try to move on in a different relationship, if this is where we're going with Lana. That being said, we could go into the next few episodes where they sort of go back on this. Really wouldn't surprise me, because they go back on their words every other episode at this point. So, yeah, I'm not going to hold that one against them yet. We'll just have to wait and see on that front. But I'm definitely interested to see where that goes. And if we are putting a permanent pause on their relationship for now, then I would like to see Clark move on as well. Don't just make it Lana, because we've given her a potential love interest. But let's talk about the rest of the episode, guys. Like, I really, really, really enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of fun. We got to see where Lex ended up in this episode after what he had went through in the previous two, being heavily focused on him and heavily revolved around him. He's taken more of a backseat this episode, but we got to see him play a very important role nonetheless, and we got to see that he still intends to wage a war against his father, which is interesting, and I'm fascinated to see how that plans out. But unfortunately, Chloe and her father were the first casualties of war because of that phone call that Clark overheard and exposed to Lex, which is really unfortunate, because Clark is indirectly responsible for Chloe losing her job and her dad losing her job, which could be catastrophic for the both of them. I don't know what sort of consequences that is going to lead to in the foreseeable future, so I'm very curious to find out what happens to Chloe and her dad, how they're going to go about it. Will Clark go and try to help her and try to rectify it? I'm sure he will. I say I'm sure he will. I hope he will. And I'd like to see him and her regain their relationship and their friendship again, because that is an important aspect of the show, and I feel like that has been missing lately because of the animosity and tension that they have been facing, especially as of late. So I'd really like to see them be able to come together eventually. But we have also had the reveal this episode. Clark has found out that Chloe and Lionel has been investigating him since last spring. And as you can imagine, he did not take it well, as nobody would, especially somebody that close doing that to you behind your back. Despite Chloe not wanting to do it, being blackmailed into doing it, and only initially making the mistake of agreeing to it because she didn't know what she was getting into. I feel like she should have relayed that to Clark and made that a lot more clear to him. I think that was a really missed opportunity there, and I think that will come out eventually, and Clark will feel more bad, and they will rectify their relationship. It's just about getting to that point, and we need to build some more animosity towards them, and we just got to throw some more spanners into their relationship, because that's just what Smallville likes to do. It likes to just, you get one thing going, you have a problem, you start to fix that problem, and you just throw something else in there, and you're like, well, that's your problem now. You might have dealt with this one, but you got that one. Deal with it. And that's just how Smallville likes to play with its characters currently, and I really enjoy it, because it keeps me on my toes. They never get any rest or relaxation. It's just constant, and that is something that really does fascinate with me with Smallville. They do it in a way that keeps me intrigued, as opposed to finding boring ways for me. Like, I haven't found, and this is remarkable to say, to be honest, but every episode I have watched from season 1 up until now, I have not been bored or disinterested. They've always found ways to make the episode entertaining, to keep me invested, to keep me guessing. And I think that that's really important for a TV show, especially one with longevity like Smallville clearly has. So it really is a testament to them, and also it makes the episodes all the more exciting and all the more I don't know what the word is. I want to say, like, validating, I suppose, when you're following these stories and they start to tie together in these ways that we're starting to experience in season 3, when you follow the little threads of the earlier seasons, but you also get, like, the character depth of the episodes that aren't so important. You get so much building. We get world building in this series done quite well. The characters are detailed unbelievably. They've got so much in-depth features and personality traits that I really enjoy, and I like to pick apart and see what works for their characters and what doesn't. I just think that they do a really good job on that. But I want to talk a little bit more about this episode specifically, because I haven't even got to mention yet that I loved the premise of the episode. I absolutely loved the premise of Clark losing his sight and his hearing amplifying to compensate for him losing his sight. And it turned him into a sort of combination between Superman and Daredevil, where his abilities are so much more amplified. But he is like Daredevil. We got the typical glasses for it. I really like the way that Tom Welling acted as well. We only got the one scene with him completely blind with his glasses off. One significant one anyway, between him, Martha and Jonathan. And I thought that was a really well acted one. I really liked how well he played it. I thought it was so believable. I thought it was a really interesting story to tell, and I'm a massive Daredevil fan. Some of you guys will already know this, some of you won't, but I thought that was just a really cool tie-in, and the sort of the crossover reference was really nice. I think they built a really cool episode around it as well. I really liked the villains, despite them being so minor this episode that we didn't even really, like, I didn't even pick up the one villain's name, the metahuman. I didn't even pick up his name at all, because it just really wasn't that important, to be honest. The importance was actually just the character being in those scenes as a small antagonist, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed how they done it. I liked his ability. I thought it would have been fun to maybe get to see that utilized a little bit more, but I also like how sort of comic relief he was, because he's a teenager that's also a thief and a jewelry robber, or a heist planner, whatever you'd like to call it. He's one of the grunts, but I liked that he was quite dumb and incompetent. And like, you see, for example, the first time he attacks Clark, he inevitably gives him back his sight, and then the second time he attacks Clark, he inevitably kills himself by getting himself crushed by the vehicles. I find that very funny, because he is just a grunt that feels, because he has these abilities, he's a step above and things won't affect him as much as other people, and real life doesn't apply to him as much. I like that concept, because you would, like, especially sociopathic people or mentally challenged people in those regards, in terms of, like, if you got an ability like that in real life and you was already affected to a certain extent and it just amplified who you were as a person beforehand, I like how I can sort of dissect who these villains, this meta was before he got his meta ability, and I quite like that the idea of what I'm dissecting, it goes in perfect sync with what he is right now. So I really like the idea of that. I think they've done him really well, despite him being a very, very minor antagonist compared to a lot of the other ones we've seen in the past. So I thought they did that really, really well. I absolutely loved the scene of Jonathan and Martha agreeing to help Clark train to use his super hearing to find people when he couldn't see. Despite the fact that he can't see, they're obviously going to be extremely worried about him and his new lifestyle and how he's going to adapt. But they also accept that he, at the end of the day, is who he is, and he's always going to want to help people and try to be there for people and save people, whether they support it or not. That's just who he is as a person, and he's going to continue to be that person despite what has happened to him. I just absolutely love the parental responsibility there of knowing who your son is, loving him and accepting what he's going to do and trying to help him to the best of your ability, and inevitably again showing him the morals of who he is and building him into who he inevitably becomes, which is Superman. I really like that. It's so meaningful. I love the reference that Martha called Jonathan and Clark Superman, because of how they deal with things, and they won't accept help from other people. They've always got to do it themselves. I just thought that was really well done as well. So I highly commend them for that. I thought that was done perfectly. I really enjoyed Lana this episode and how she's experiencing the turbulence between her and Clark and their relationship, where it is right now, what's going on with them. Despite how much it annoys me, I always think that Lana does really superb in her acting front, and I think she relays her emotions very well. You can tell how conflicted she is, how much pain she's in. I really feel it every time she's on screen, so I do really like how she's playing this, despite the fact that it irritates me, the story between her and Clark. I do really like how she portrays it, so I want to give her props for that. I also think that John Glover again did a really good job, despite being a little bit less of a character this episode, the same as Lex. He still had some very main plots, and he also had some really good scenes with the likes of Chloe, how intimidating he is, how evil he is, the extents he will go to. I feel like this season in particular is really showcasing Lionel and what kind of villain he is, how much power he has, what his mindset is like, how he sort of strategizes and plans out things ahead of time so they work in his favor. I think it's all very well orchestrated, and I like getting a deeper dive into him. I can't wait to see where his plans inevitably lead to, and I hope that they explain it in great detail and give us a lot more scenes with John Glover, because I really enjoy him. I like the animosity between him and Lex. I love the animosity between him and Clark, and the dynamic between the three of them and just what's going on right now, where he's at currently, what he knows, what he doesn't, where his research is at, where his experiments are at, like what's he doing with that little girl, the clone that he took. Like, there's so many questions I have from Lionel, like what's he doing with Clark's blood. There is so many things that Lionel has up his sleeve that I just don't know what he's going to throw at us next. It just makes it so much fun for me to be able to speculate and guess, and it keeps me intrigued. And normally if I guess, I don't know if I'm going to get it right, because there's so many different possibilities, and that makes it better as well. And just John Glover in general, I just love John Glover. John Glover and Michael Rosenbaum are absolutely fantastic. Like, I had heard this show was loved. I did not know how fantastic the acting is in this show. Like, I am truly mesmerized by this show. I think it's amazing. And I know I've said that a lot, guys, and for all of you that, you know, watch my videos all the way through and listen to my opinion on these things, especially if you've already seen the show, which is really interesting, I do appreciate it, and I do like interacting with you guys in this way. But I never knew just how good they are, but like every actor in this show really does speak to me personally. I think they're all phenomenal. Like I said, Michael Rosenbaum and John Glover are just absolutely amazing in their roles. I think Kirsten Crueck is amazing. I think Tom Welling, oh my god, I'm continually blown away by how well he portrays Clark Kent. And I know so little about Clark Kent and Superman. But if I was to make an assumption or build my little knowledge on what I do know about the character into this image of who I think he is, and how I think he should act, how I think he should hold himself, how I think he should live his everyday life, Tom Welling does it perfectly. I think he's so good at it. Like, despite there might be times where his decisions annoy me, or the character choices might be irritating, he always gives an absolutely unbelievable performance every single time. His dynamic with every other actor on this show is phenomenal, and I just think that, honestly, I think he's amazing. I think they all are. Like, I'm talking about those four specifically, but Jonathan, Martha, Chloe, even Pete, and we don't see him as much. Helen, when she was in it, oh god, Helen. Whitney, when he was in it, like, fantastic acting, like, really good acting, and just all around really good storytelling. I really enjoy the plot points and the character dynamics that we're currently experiencing, And it just gives me so much more excitement for the future, because it broadens my possibilities to what stories could we get, which direction could they go, especially with the darker tone, the more complicated stories, the more diving deeper into mental health and murder and all of these deeper aspects and meanings, manipulation. I think it's all so fascinating, and the way that they tell these stories in some ways you can say upbeat manners compared to what they actually mean and the hidden manners behind them. It is so well done, and just I appreciate it so much. They put so much detail into this show, and you just don't get shows like this nowadays anymore either, which is something that I really miss. I wish we got more 22, 23 episode seasons where the shows are dedicated like this to the storytelling specifically, because it just goes to show you don't need a big budget to make a phenomenal TV show. What they do with their constraints on a continual episode basis, which is what you guys have to remember sometimes for some of the episodes that like maybe you don't enjoy so much that you might class as filler or whatnot, like they have to put them in there to an extent for the budget if they've got a scheduled amount of episodes or whatnot. So like I really appreciate how Smallville does it. I think it does it in such such an interesting dynamic that, like I said, I never get bored. I'm always interested. I'm always fascinated to see the next episode, to see the next story, to see where this character goes or where that one ends up. And I just think they do it perfectly. So I give them massive praise for that. Honestly, this episode was so much fun and I really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed the first 10 episodes of this season. They've been absolutely amazing. The whole show is in general, but this season has just flown up there for me. So I can't be happier. But I think this is where we're going to end it now, guys. So let me know your opinion and thoughts on this episode down in the comments below. I love to hear from you and interact with you as always. Let me know, what did you like and what didn't you like? But I think this is where we're going to end it for now. So I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. And if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support, guys. It does mean the world to me. So thank you for that. Stay tuned for the next reaction video, whatever it may be. And I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.